with us. My interview is not going to be quite as extensive as his,
All
but
right.
I have a few questions of my own.
All right.
I consider myself an activist. A couple months ago in August, I put together a Black Lives Matter vigil in the city of Kokomo, the first
Okay.
one ever held there.
Okay.
So I consider myself to be involved when crisis hits towns such as Flint, seeing that it is a predominantly Black city. But that doesn't matter. People need help. People need help.
They need help, right?
Exactly. But I'm just curious to know, of course, residents are unable to use their water. You mentioned that the church is not using the water to drink. Of course,
Right.
the sewers
Right.
and toilet systems are
Right.
still working. What about grocery stores? What are the grocery stores doing to clean? Have they shut down? Are they using filtration systems? What are they doing to clean the products, the vegetables, the food?
They're using basically whole house systems.
Okay.
They're switched to that kind of thing.
Okay.
Don't really readily know of any that have not done things that would lead to their being in compliance.
Right. The
Yeah.
same with restaurants and things like that.
Restaurants and all of them are doing that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these
have done.
have done.
Yeah.
Can you explain these house systems to me more? Are these like filtration systems just within the small building, or how do these work? I don't understand exactly.
They are attached often to faucets within the home, such
Okay.
as the kitchen. They now have some that will fit showers
Okay.
and other things throughout the home. The only problem that I personally remain concerned about in a very serious way is that the improper use of them.
Right.
In other words, children who have just been accustomed to turning faucets on, and even maybe adults, will not recognize that these systems can only handle cold water.
Okay.
They cannot handle hot water. And so it foils the system.
Interesting.
And so as a result of that, we're having a lot of fear that they are not being properly used.
Correct. Right.
And a lot of the homes, depending on the age and the appliance makeup for the faucets and things, they don't fit very well.
Mm-hmm.
Very difficult to get on. Now we're turning to persons who will go into the homes and install them for our residents, because residents were having serious problems
Right.
getting them on, and that's determined by the
Mm-hmm.
age or the particular faucet used in a home. And so
Are these filters, these in-home systems, are they warranted? Are they meant to last forever?
No, they can be changed. They last so many gallons or hours.
Okay.
And they have a monitor built in that
Okay.
changes color, that let you know it's time to change.
Okay.
And to change it is no problem. You can go back and get it changed. But many use them so improperly that it's very risky.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Are they giving these to the citizens, or they're not
they
charging?
make them available without
Okay,
charge,
that's
no cost.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. So I heard you mention earlier that a new company is coming in to deal with the pipe structure of the city. How long of a process is this going to be before the city of Flint is kind of back to normal?
We don't have any idea of that. That has not been calculated at all. What we're really saying is, prior to all of this, there was a water system, a new company coming in, Carroll Underwater.
Okay.
And they were going to supply the city, who became part owner with them.
Understood.
And the switchover was to be temporary.
Right.
That would carry until that took place. That will be completed late in this year.
Okay.
And therefore it should be fine. But if the damage is there, that may not correct that.
Exactly.
And so we don't have anything in place right now, tests are being run, as to whether that we can recoat the line through a process that's trying now, or whether there has to be replacements. And to replace that number would take several years.
Right. Exactly.
And that's where the real concern
Exactly.
rests. Yeah.
Several years. That.
Right. Right. Now, houses that are built seemingly most recent have not this kind of problem, because they use a different
Oh, so
kind of lead.
so technically, not everyone inside the parameters of the city of Flint is affected.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But we don't know who.
Exactly.
So that's what
Right.
the testing has to do now.
Right.
There are many homes, especially later year builds,
Mm-hmm.
that do not have the problem. But we, because of the record keeping, cannot say
Can
homes
differentiate.
built from 70 on
Right.
had no problem.
You can't
Because
differentiate the two.
builder has to know what we put there.
Understood.
And so that's not too documented.
Right. Yeah. Understood. Well, I appreciate your interview so much. I was trying to think of some questions in my head when I'm in here actually